On June 17th, Baku Appeal Court, under the chairmanship of Jamal Ramazanov, dismissed the appeal by Zerkalo newspaper commentator Rauf Mirkadirov against Nasimi District Court's decision, which dismissed Rauf Mirkadirov's complaint against the denial of his access to the notary by Ibrahim Lambaranski, inspector of the main Prosecutor Office's investigation department on grave crimes. Lawyer Elmar Suleymanov noted that defense objected to the composition of jury of Baku Appeal Court. The judge told the defense that Prosecutor's Office has discretion to send any prosecutor to the trial. For the restoration of Mirkadirov's violated rights, defense intends to appeal to the European Court on Human Rights. Note that Rauf Mirkadirov, correspondent of Baku-based Zerkalo newspaper, was arrested by Emniyet employees on April 19th after being deported to Baku from Turkish capital city Ankara, where he had been living since 2010. He is charged under Article 274, treason of the Criminal Code. Nasimi District Court has ordered him to serve 3 months of pretrial detention. On June 18th, Youth Club Public Union held a conference at the press center of the Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety on completion of the second cycle of its project Public Activity and Leadership Workshops. Certificates were given to the workshop participants at the conference. The head of the union, Zaur Ekber, stated that 55 persons have successfully finished the second session of the project. Every session of the project lasts for 3 months. The NGO noted that 2 more sessions will be held as a part of the 1-year project. At June 18th hearing of Baku Grave Crimes Court on the case of blogger Omar Mammadov, prosecution requested 6-year jail sentence for the activist. Mammadov's lawyer Khalid Bagharov giving closing speech called on the court to acquit Mammadov. Note that Omar Mammadov is a member of Civil Solidarity Party and the head of the Akhin Youth Movement. After his arrest, he rejoined Nida movement. Mammadov was an active user of social networks. Notably, he was one of the admins of the Facebook page Exclusives from Us TV, which shared cartoons, photo collage, and comments making fun of the officials' mistakes. In January of 2014, he was arrested on charge of drug possession. On June 19th, Baku Appeal Court continued appeal proceeding in the case of Nijat Aliyev, editor-in-chief of Azad Haber.net website and other believers. The process was presided over by Judge Mirzali Abbasov. Nijat Aliyev's lawyer Yalchin Imanov noted that lawyers of the defendants made a defensive plea. They asked for acquittal of their clients, reasoning that their clients' acts lack criminal elements. The defense's cassation appeal filed earlier against the preliminary hearing by the appeal court was not granted by the Supreme Court. Note that Nijat Aliyev was arrested on May 20, 2012, just a few days before Eurovision Song Contest finals on charge of drug possession. In January of this year, Aliyev faced 3 new criminal charges: illegal distribution of religious literature, appealing for seizure of power by force, and incitement to national, racial, and religious hostility and hatred, as well as discrimination against citizens. Aliyev was sentenced to 10 years in prison on December 9, 2013. Many international and local human rights groups believe that Nijat Aliyev was arrested for criticizing issues related to the Eurovision Song Contest, including the government's high expenditures for the event and LGBT issues in connection with the contest, and questioned the need for the contest to be held in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan's online human rights channel Objective TV has been awarded an international award. The internet television was one of the laureates of the Courage to Tell the Truth award, annually presented by Norwegian Fritt Ord and German Zaid foundations. The internet channel Objective TV informs the Azerbaijan public about breaches of human rights and the activities of citizens worthy of criticism. As opposed to the 8 official government-controlled stations in the country, Objective TV reports alternative and independent news without building up the cult status of President Aliyev. The channel focuses on the far-reaching problem of corruption. Objective TV was nominated by the Norwegian Helsinki Committee and the Human Rights House Foundation Oslo with Fritt Ord press release. Last year's award recipients from Azerbaijan were photojournalist Mehman Huseynov and journalist Tehminat Ağzadeh.